So, good morning everyone. We will see the other peripheral devices. First of all, CD-ROM drive, then printer, then types of printer. There are some printer types, then modem. We will see the one by one. First of all, CD-ROM drive. It is a device that can read the information from a CD-ROM. So CD-ROM drives are compact disk read-only memory drives. These drives are used to read data stored on compact disk. The size of compact disk is very small, but its capacity to store data is very large. A disk is diameter 120 mm can store 740 megabytes. Most of the computer software are now available on CD. The CD-ROM drive consists of laser beam which is used to read the information on disk. The CD consists of about 18,000 track per inches. So a large amount of data can be stored on compact disk. CD-ROM drives can be either internal, in which case they fit in a bay, or external, in which case they generally connect to the computer's SCSI interface or parallel port. So this is the CD-ROM drive show in this screen. Next one is the parallel CD-ROM. Players are easier to install, but they have several disadvantages. So there are some disadvantages. So they are somewhat more expensive than internal players. They use up the parallel port, which means that you can't use that port for another device such as printer, and the parallel port may not be fast enough to handle all the data pouring through it. So this is the disadvantages of CD-ROM drive. Next one is the printer. So printer is an output device that prints the paper document. This includes the text documents, images, or combination of both, like combinations of documents and images. The two most common types of printers are inkjet and laser printer. So inkjet printers are commonly used by consumers, while laser printer are typical choice for businesses. So inkjet printer user wet link. Okay, inkjet printer also consists of a head which moves from left to right, and the head consists of liquid ink. The ink is thrown from small holes of head. The head consists of more than 50 holes. When the plate behind a chamber gets heated, the ink also gets heated. The bubble of ink gets formed and ink is thrown in the form of fine spot on the paper. The number of dots forms character or images. The cost of inkjet printer is low. The printing quality is also good. They do not make any noise while printing. The ink on paper is not dry, so it takes time to get dry. So carbon copies cannot be obtained in this printer. So this is all about the inkjet printer. Now next one is the laser printer. So laser printer are typically choice for the businesses. The functioning of laser printer is entirely different to that of dot matrix printer. The data from computer first of all store in memory of laser printer. Then it is moved to portion where the laser beam is generated. The laser beam, after getting reflected from mirror, strikes on drum. The mirror is continuously moving so that the laser beam can reach from one end to other end of drum. The laser beam creates the black spot on drum. The ink of toner gets attached with that spot. The number of dots form the character or images. When drum makes the contact with paper, the character appears on this paper. So further paper is heated so that ink gets dry and paper comes out of printers. So it is very high quality of printing in laser printer. The resolution of printer about 2450 dpi. dpi means dot per inch. So okay, next one is the dot matrix printer, which have become increasingly rare, are still used for the basic text printing. Dot matrix printer consists of head. This head can be moved from left to right and right to left. A printer ribbon is inserted between head and paper. The head consists of 9 pins. When pin strikes on ribbon, the dot appears on screen. We can form characters on paper by forming the matrix of dots. So this is the inkjet printer, laser printer and dot matrix printer. This is the types of a printers. The printed output produced by a printer is often called a hard copy, which is the physical version of electronic documents. While some printers can only print black and white hard copies, most printers today can produce the color prints. In fact, many home printers can now produce the high quality photo print that professionally develop photos. This is because modern printers have a high DPI. DPI means dot per inch setting, which allows documents to print with a very fine resolution. सो मैंने अभी डिस्कस किए थे डॉट मैट्रिक्स प्रिंटर, लेज़र प्रिंटर एंड इंकजेट प्रिंटर. सो वी विल सी शॉर्टली वन बाय वन. Dot matrix printer. The dot matrix printer uses print head containing from 9 to 24 pins. These pins produce the patterns of dots on the paper to form the individual characters, and the 24-pin dot matrix printer produces the more dots than a 9-pin dot matrix printer, which result in much better quality and clearer characters. The general rule is the more pins, the clearer the letter on the paper. So this is the dot matrix printer. Next one is the laser printer. A laser printer works like a photocopy machine. Laser printers produce the images on paper by directing a laser beam at mirror which bounce the beam onto a drum. ये मैंने सारा explain किया था laser printer. So the drum has a special coating on it to which toner as an ink powder sticks. So last one is the inkjet printer. Inkjet printer works in the same fashion as a dot matrix printer in the form of images or characters with little dots. However, the dots are formed by tiny droplets of ink. So inkjet printers form character on paper by spraying ink from tiny nozzle through an electrical field that arranges the charged ink particles into characters at the rate of approximately 250 characters per second. Okay, 250 characters per second. The ink is absorbed into the paper and dries instantly. Various colors of ink can also be used. So this is types of a printer: inkjet, dot matrix and laser printer. Now next one is the modem. A modem is a hardware device that allows a computer to connect to the internet over the existing telephone line, and modem is not integrated with the motherboard. Rather than it is installed on the PCI slot found on the motherboard. Show on the screen on figure modem. A modem is a tiny box or device that sits between your computer and your wall or cable box depending on the type of internet connection you have. So computers store digital data while telephone lines can transmit only analog data. Modems can transmit digital computer signals over the telephone lines by converting them to analog form. Okay, converting one signal form to another is called as a modulation, and recovering the original signal is called demodulation. So modem is a modulator, demodulator. So modem is used to connect the computer to internet. Email, data transfer activities can be performed by using this modem. So modem offers the limited bandwidth. The speed of modem is number of bits transferred per second. Modem are classified into two categories according to the transmission method. First is the asynchronous modem and second one is the synchronous modem. So if we are using dial-up or DSL, then your modem will connect to the wall, and if you are using cable, then it will hook up to your cable box or available coaxial cable. What your modem does, it translate the data that is sent to it, so that it can display on your computer. So computer information is stored digitally. However, information sent over phones and cable lines are analog waves. So your modem takes the analog waves, changes it to digital and deliver it to your computers. So we will see again remaining other peripheral devices in next video. So thank you.